Well, hello friend, and welcome to another episode of Van Life Living in the Ark. Well, I'll tell you, I was going to think about getting more of the river in the shot here. I'm on part 2 of my Valentine's date with God today. I was going to actually go back north, but the Holy Spirit told me that I was supposed to come down here to the lighthouse. And, well, I wasn't going to because I don't have the gas money. Not really. But he said this is where we're going, so I listened, because I'll tell you. And the other thing is I left my phone at home, and I'm driving my mom's old Jeep, and you never know when it's going to break down, so I'm an awful long way from home with no phone on back roads. But you know what? It really doesn't matter, because I've learned that every day is an adventure with God. And since I declared this my Valentine's date with God, well, I got to listen to what he says instead of making the decisions for myself, right? But I'll tell you what, I'm going to take photos. I've already taken some, and show you this amazing view from down here at the lighthouse. I took some photos of the lighthouse that's behind me. I just can't fit it in here with me. So I'll tell you, friend, my life is an adventure. And it's a good thing that I have a great relationship with God, because that's what gets me through, friend. Because I was saying in part 1, I told you that, well, at this point in my life, because I follow God the way I do and what the Holy Spirit told me my job is and what I'm talking about, because, see, Jesus said that not to worry about the world and to just focus on love. And that's what I've done the better part of my life. But he sent me places and taught me things so that I could come to this place where, when I got angry enough to trade my life for his, that I'd know things. And that's kind of where I'm at, friends. So I'm on here talking some hard things sometimes, and people don't like listening to that. People that used to love me because I was full of joking and I wasn't serious, now they have to ask me what I'm doing, and then I tell them the truth, because I'm not a liar, right, friend? So I talk with the whole tongue just like Jesus did. And I talk about the things Jesus said, and, well, people don't want to hear that. They want to believe in that warm, fuzzy Jesus that the church talks about, but that isn't all the things Jesus said. And I'll be quite honest with you, friend. The reason the Holy Spirit told me I'm talking is because Jesus told you that at the end of the age that you were going to have to light your lamps, that you were going to be sleeping and you were going to be doing what he said, and then all of a sudden you were going to have to wake up, light your lamps, and those of you that have enough oil are going to make it through it. But there's some upcoming challenges that are going to happen in this nation, friend. We declared it a Christian nation, and because of that, there's going to be a price. But we can get through it if people will light their lamps. Because, well, you know, Jesus said an awful lot of things, and I've been saying an awful lot of things on here. And I really don't want to talk about those things, friend, because I'm on my date, right? But I'm here for him, not for me. And so therefore, I always have to talk about what he wants to talk about. So the fact is that 3 corporations do now own all the other corporations in America, for the most part. They own all the oil companies, pharmaceutical companies. They own all the banks, almost all your large insurance companies. And it's BlackRock, Vanguard, and State Street. And you can go on Yahoo Finance and look, and you'll see that what I'm telling you is true, because you'll see that they are the majority shareholder of all the other corporations. I'm talking about General Motors, Ford, Coca-Cola, Pepsi, Amazon, Walmart. They own it all, friend. You think that they're separate entities, but they're not. And those 3 companies own each other. So understand that this was the hour, or getting close, that Jesus said that you're going to have to wake up. Because the riders of this beast have been building underground arks. And my father told you that Satan was going to try to steal his age, and he wasn't going to let him. So understand what I'm talking about here is all biblical, right? So, and you can't believe me because everybody out there has a different take on this revelation, right? So here I am, I'm telling you that Satan made flesh as a publicly traded corporation, and that all these things, but it is in Revelation, and you can go look. And Jesus and Judas created Yom Kippur. You're going to need to know that too, because the one coming is going to be the spirit of Judas. The first will be last, and the last will be first. That was all said. And I'm not going to go on a long thing here. Not today. A lot of times my videos are an average of half an hour. But today I'm breaking these two. It looks like I think the Holy Spirit's just told me to do each video in its own, which will make them 6-7 minutes long. So anyway, I'm out here just enjoying my life. But see, I don't have to be afraid if I follow the Holy Spirit. And I have faith in God to get me through whatever it is that comes. Because He promised us a new kingdom, friend. And He said, those that save their life will lose it, but those who lose their life will gain it if we lose it for His sake. So if I have to lose it, I'm still going to gain it. And though I love my life, I love the idea of a kingdom where I don't have to watch us kill each other like we're doing, friend. And we're watching our children die in our schools and nobody's doing anything about it. And I've told you about that before. And I've told you about a lot of different things. But I'm just going to let that go because it's been almost 7 minutes now. So all I'm going to say is that I love you because my Father loves you, and may God bless you and yours.